around to doing a room tour video. A lot of people requested to do like a makeup collection and room tour videos, so I'm going to try to condense everything in this one video. So let's get started. First thing I have here is a little nook that's in my room, and basically just houses my rings, some bracelets. Usually these are like all the beaded or small bracelets. I have watches. This tray I got like at the dollar section at Target, and I also have a faux bouquet of flowers in this cute little champagne colored champagne chalice that I got from Michael's, I believe. And then of course this book was, just the customized homemade book that I kind of made my husband when we were dating. And over here I have the lac shelves from IKEA, and I love these shelves just because I think the design is so sleek. It kind of fits everything. I have like a model head up there. That's what I use when I'm practicing or doing special effects stuff and want to make my own like prosthetics. I got these push-on lights from Home Depot, and I love them because when it's dark they kind of highlight certain things, and they look really neat at night, especially because it kind of gives like that recessed lighting look. And they don't get hot. They're LED lights, and they turn off after 30 minutes. But I especially like it because I'm able to see lipstick names really clearly, especially when it's dark. And I use these shelves to hold my lip glosses in these little pencil cups that I got from Office Depot or Office Max. And I have this shelf that I got from the Container Store. It is just like a black metal little tray. And on this shelf I have a majority of my MAC lipsticks, as well as some Lime Crime ones there, just some random one-off ones. And on the shelf below I also have more of the MAC lipsticks, as well as of course my Little Mermaid snow globe. The shelf below it has my lip glosses and some arm cups that I have that are kind of too big to fit in any other container, so I kind of just store them here. As you can see, I really like gold because that's what I have most of. And then down here I have all my OPI nail polishes. So it's really nifty to kind of just have everything in one little shelf. Here I have my mirror that I also got from IKEA, and I like it because it's a large floor mirror, so I'm able to kind of see everything at once, and it kind of makes the room feel a little bigger. This bookshelf unit is also from IKEA. I often get asked where I got it from, so I got it from IKEA. It's the Billy bookcase. They all came together. You just have to assemble everything and put everything together. But this also houses my shoes. I also have a push-on light for that shelf as well, which kind of helps. And I kind of organize all my shoes based on the type of shoe it is. So like I have some booties up on top, my Crocs collection, which seems to be getting full. I have a couple, sneakers and tennies, some Hello Kitty shoes, some wedges and heels. I'm not really a heel person, but I do have some for, special occasions. Got some Gladiator sandals down here, some boots and some rain boots. Here at the bottom shelf I store my clutches, crossbody bags, as well as other miscellaneous bags that I have. This stores all my arm candy, and I also have a light for this shelf as well. I have some more bracelets up there on top, a purse, and then these are some heels. I even have my wedding shoes still up on there, even though I've never worn them since. I have more running shoes here and more wedges, some ballet flats, and then just a couple random sandals that I just kind of threw in there. And then of course more boots. And then we get over to the vanity. This is my little makeup area, makeup section. This chair I also got from IKEA. It's the Skruvsta chair. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's pretty much the chair. I like it because it has a really unique, egg-shaped type of design, and I feel like it complements the vanity pretty well. These are the Alex drawers, in case you're wondering. And this is the Linmon tabletop. I got the glossy surface one, in case you're wondering. Now, this vanity is sold separately, meaning I bought the drawers separately, so I bought 2 of them, and then I bought the tabletop, and I just kind of put everything together, so it wasn't like one whole thing. So I figured I'd just point that out in case of, someone was looking for a set vanity that was already pretty much together. That's not the case. And just to kind of briefly go through everything, this is where I store some NYX lippies. This is all my eyebrow stuff. I have some miscellaneous lip glosses. These are all my foundations that I kind of interchange and use depending on my mood. This holds all my commonly used makeup palettes or eyeshadow palettes. Like the neutrals that I pretty much can kind of use on a daily basis. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, my Naked palettes, and some customized Inglot palettes, or Inglo palettes I should say. And these are some of my brushes, a little brush holder, and I have more lipsticks. This lipstick holder, if you saw it in my other video, this is from Lady Moss Beauty, and I believe this was the one that holds about 48, and it's pretty handy. And then I have more brushes on this side. I have these drawers, these clear acrylic drawers from Muji or Muji USA. I can never get those pronunciations right sometimes. And this brush set is from Sephora. I have a wedding picture of me and the hubs. And these just kind of store all my eyeshadows. So I have my MAC eyeshadows. Everyone says to depot. Not that I'm not a fan of depotting, I just usually tend to like them in its original packaging. Especially when I travel too, it just kind of makes things easier for me. So these are some more MAC eyeshadows. Have some ColourPop ones, Milani and Jordana. More Milani eyeshadows and ColourPop. Some random concealers and knickknacks. More concealers. I have like concealers galore. Also some lippies like Sheen Supreme. And over here is just kind of like a random little organizer that I stored just pretty much whatever. I had like mascaras on here, some hair ties, nail clippers, things like that. This drawer right here holds all my bronzers and face powders. I use a utensil holder tin thingamabob that I got from the Container Store, which is this right here. I like it because it actually fits like a lot of the MAC MSFs and bronzers, and as well as other brands. It fits it pretty well, as you can see. So I pretty much have it organized, this way. I have like bronzers and highlighters and things like that. And these are just my commonly used products. So most of the stuff that I use every day, like my concealer, it's just pretty much within reach. And then this drawer are all my blushes. So over here are all my MAC blushes. I have some other ones here. I have some makeup palettes in the back. I also have the MAC sculpting creams when they came out. They're also right over here. This is just kind of like a primer, moisturizer, cotton ball, Q-tip type jar. I don't really have a specific item that I store in here other than, you know, pretty much primers or moisturizers. And this is all my palettes. Most of them, of course, are eyeshadow palettes, but I do have my Brow Pro palette. And so these are pretty much where I store all the palettes that I have. And then down here is just a little knick-knack drawer for some of my special effects makeup. Of course, the other drawer, this one, again, also is just a bunch of little knick-knacks. I have a pair of scissors, some latex gloves, Q-tips, and some makeup remover. This is where I store all my lipsticks. Many of you have seen this drawer numerous times. So this is pretty much where I store all my like drugstore lippies. As you can tell, I love lipsticks and blushes. And this is also just a random drawer. Just kind of holds like random stuff. Like I have a back scratcher, nail file, some Benadryl, itch cream, Vaseline, some hair items and things like that. Same with this drawer over here. Just move that. I got a tissue, obviously a picture of my family. This is just kind of like those random one-off drawers that I kind of just stuff everything in if I don't have a place for it, and same with this one. So don't mind the mess, because I usually just kind of store that like stationery and empty boxes in there. This next Alex drawer up on top has my eyeliners, lip liners, some Revlon chubby sticks, and some NYX, you know, matte lip creams and whatnot. This top drawer has, you know, it's where I pretty much store my travel mirrors or when I'm working on a client. This pretty much holds all my glitters, and the second drawer is all of my backups. So pretty much my favorites that I kind of had to buy a backup for. I also have some brushes that I got from the makeup show. This is just also some random stuff like lip glosses, some cheek and lip colors from MAC, lip tars, just random products. This has all my paint pots and Maybelline color tattoos. I have some more powder and cream blushes here. This has some of my Milani chubby sticks, eyeshadow sticks and other eyeshadow related products. This has like just a bunch of like my bag or makeup brush holders and a couple empty palettes. These are all my eyelash products that I have, not just for myself, but for any clients that I do as well. These are also kind of like a backup drawer as well, but these are also just kind of like extra stuff. Like I have some old MAC palettes in here that are empty that I haven't used, but that I have here in case I do need an extra palette. And this drawer is where I store all my samples that I got from like those subscription boxes and whatnot. So I pretty much only pull from this drawer when I'm traveling and don't really want to carry a full-size thing.